Hi. Hi, guys. So, this webcam is crappy. Super crappy. But I wanted to get on here today to basically tell you guys how to activate your sigils. So to activate your sigil, there are multiple ways that you're going to do that. But for my baby witches out there that are definitely curious about how to activate your sigils and ways to activate your sigils, there are multiple ways. We're going to talk about a few today. So we're going to start with the elements. Okay. So we're going to start off with fire, since that is the most common type that people tend to go to or use. So when you're creating your sigil, you want to activate it. You want to activate it with the elements of the earth. That is kind of key of what I like to kind of go along the lines with. But again, I'm a baby and I'm a 3-year baby. So I don't know much, but this is why we're streaming today, so that we can find out what others are doing as well. So first and foremost, you want to get a heat safe bowl. You will take your sigil, you'll wrap it up, and you're going to take your lighter. Oh, so ironic. I got a lighter sitting right here in my bathroom, which is weird. I'm in the bathroom. The boys are in school. If you guys don't know, check out Savage channel. Whole another story. But you're going to take that, you're going to roll it up, and you're going to light it. And you're going to put it in the heat safe bowl. And while you're lighting it and it's in your heat safe bowl, you want to think about the intention or the sigil that's on that paper. Whatever affirmation that you put down on that paper, you want to make sure that it's completely active. Sorry, here, I'm looking at my phone. But you want to make sure that it is completely in the forefront of your brain, that you're thinking about it positively, you're manifesting it as it's already yours. So that is one form of fire. You can take it and you can burn it outside. You can allow it to go in the fire pit and burn it that way. There are multiple ways that you can use it, but utilizing fire. That didn't go as planned. I thought it was going to light, but it's not, and it's filled. But using fire is definitely one way. So using air. This is controversial. A lot of people don't understand the element of air. And so I want to be able to try to put it in these type of terms. When you're thinking about air, you are feeling the breeze outside. That is the air. So you want to be able to utilize that, right? So rolling down your window, rolling your sigil up, and again, thinking about the sigil before you let it go, while you let it go, as you're watching it um down float, in the skies. Please make sure it's recyclable paper. We don't want anything going into the universe that is causing any type of pollution. So I am not encouraging anyone to litter. I have personally never done my sigil this way in the air form, but there are people who do that, does it that way. Excuse me, tripped over my own words. I need to grab my tea. I literally just made my sea moss tea and I need it now. So, like I was saying, got my tea with my sea moss in it. But anywho, so I am not encouraging anyone to pollute or litter or anything like that. I do not condone it. But again, there are people who who's done it that way and it has worked for them. So me personally, I like to light one of my incense spell jars and or incense or little spell jars. I lighted incense and I put it inside of there to capture the air, right? So you want to make sure you're using an incense that also heightens the affirmation that you're using or that is on that piece of paper. Then you can roll it up, you can put it in there, and then you could utilize the earth by creating another element and burying it in the earth. Or you can just leave it sitting on your dresser or in your car, carry it in your purse, However you please. There are multiple ways to do so. Those are just two, short little examples. This is not going to be a crazy long video, but this is just to encourage you guys that activating your sigils is needed. So that is important. And I don't know for sure if I mentioned that in my how to create sigils 3 ways video. So I wanted to get on here to clarify that so I can save it to my profile. But again, you want to make sure that you are activating your sigils. Activate your sigils, guys. Always activate your sigils. And water. You can write your sigil, and then you can watch the ink disappear in the water, as you're keeping your intention in the forefront of your brain and you're thinking about it. I should have done this live on my cell phone because it probably would have been way better quality, because this is looking trashy. But yes, so you're gonna do that. That is one way. You can also put it in a bottle and put it in the water. That has been done for years. You can do that. Or you can just actually just write it on the piece of paper and let it go in the water. Please make sure it's recyclable. We're not trying to harm any animals, okay? Let's not do that. And the third is the element, or I'm sorry, the fourth is the element of earth. Now, this is also my favorite. So you guys know that there are multiple ways that you can do it, but just a couple of examples. Burying it in the leaves, ripping it up in the leaves and allowing it to dissipate with the leaves and the earth beneath it. Burying it under the earth or in your backyard, and don't mess up anybody's garden. I don't know about that. But if it's open and it's recyclable and it's good paper, then I'm pretty sure it wouldn't harm someone's garden. You can also write it on a cardboard. That cardboard would definitely help the earth as well. And you're giving the earth something. But again, making sure it's deep in the earth. Okay. It's going with the elements of the earth. That is key to activating your sigils. And the earth element. If I am missing anything else that you guys want to hear, just let me know. It is very important to activate your sigils because also, pause, you can write your sigil down and put them on anything. Say, for instance, you have a sigil for hair growth. I'm in my bathroom, so I am on a 365-day journey of no chemicals and completely going back to the way that I was naturally born to do. If you will. So you could write your sigil on, like I have a tangle teaser here. You can write your sigil on your tangle teaser. And every time you pick this up, like, oh, my hair is growing, so you're brushing with confidence. It reminds you every single day. You don't want any more acne. Literally, writing your sigils on everything could be another form of activation as well, because every time you pick it up, that is something that you're going to remember. You're going to be like, oh, what? Oh yeah, that is what it is. So and another thing that just reminded me saying, oh yeah, write it on a piece of paper and forget about it. Literally forget about it. Lose it somehow. Find a way to lose it. I have a little thing that I just zip my sigils up in, and I just toss that under the couch, and I literally forget it all the time. I just totally forget. I don't know how, but I am manifesting things through my sigils that is creating abundance and wealth in my life. Is bringing out me to you guys, because I've been wanting to do this for years, and I have been very fortunate up until now. Like all the way up until now, current, past, present, previous, before, whatever you want to put it up to. But I have been putting myself in the box and not allowing my talents to splurge and share it with the world. And I want to be able to create that type of person to the world. So I am here. If you guys don't know, for all my baby witches out there that are in the Google Classroom, thank you guys so much. We made it to 108 students in 108 therapy. You guys don't know how much that means to me. And also, I seen an email message from the student that is still trying to get her friend inside of there. If she could just send me her email and I'll send her an invite and then she can accept it through email. I will not give out the code anymore because the code is closed. I shut it down, so the code will not work unless I turn it on. And it probably will change. I'm not sure how that works, but I met my personal goal. So for me, it was like, all right, now I have 108 people watching. 108 therapy, baby witch therapy is going to go through successfully and positively. So my goal is to keep it going. And if there are more students who would like to get in there, just let me know. Send me a message down below. I don't know how these lives go. This is my first live ever. And I had just got off of a phone call. So hence the fact I'm all buttoned up, because I don't really button up unless I'm in the office. But I am super excited because not all these people are liking my videos. I am really just trying to put myself out there because I am a whirlwind and I'm just going to keep it at that. But this was all about how to activate your sigils, believing in yourself, trust your sigils, and know that they are going to work. Put them away, forget about them, and that is how a lot of my sigils come to life. And so it helps me. Hopefully it helps you. And, we can help with each other. But yes, so my goal is to continue to do these lives every now and again, just so you guys can see a little bit more of my personality and not my fingers or whatever, because I'm not sure if I want my channel to be fingers or face or hand. Like, I'm just not sure, guys. I'm not sure. So let me know how many baby witches out here are trying to learn how to activate your spells or your sigils or anything like that. There are multiple ways. All of these things that I've spoken about, using those elemental uh, faculties, you can actually take those and utilize those for activating your spells as well. In all forms, you want to make sure that you're also activating your spell. It's just, you don't just put it in the jar and just say, all right, boom, it's done. It's not done yet, but it will be once you get ready to activate it. The first big hunk of it is actually done, and that's the best part about it. So be confident, be secure, and activate those sigils, guys, because I know that you were asking and I see you asking, and I think this was the most formal way for me to bring that out. Quality's bad. I will check that next time. Sorry about that. But again, thank you guys. Savage Yogi Z is checking out. And if you don't know, please, guys, follow my social sites. I am Savage Yogi Z on Instagram and 108 Therapy on Instagram as well. That is where you will see a little bit more of me and pictures, my life, a little bit of it, or what I choose to show the world. So yeah, let me know. I am really getting on the ball and on the go with everything. I have created a Patreon for the baby witches because I'm going to have so many items shooting out for your BOSs and whatever you want to call it. I call mine BOR. So be different, be you. It is your energy, your magic. Treat it how you want to treat it. Activate those spells, activate those sigils, but do it pleasantly and make sure we are not littering up the earth with all our sigils, okay? All right, guys, I'm going to check out, but I hope that this video helped, and I'm gonna save it so that you guys can, reflect back on it. But again, thank you guys so much for being a part of my lovely little subscribers. I don't care if it's 40 right now. We're gonna be at 40,000 some months. I'm going to give it a few months, and that's just me creating a sigil in my head right now. But cheers to you. Go drink some tea. Have fun activating your sigils. And please let me know if you have any other questions, anything else that you want me to talk about. I will do so. I am trying to get used to not looking at myself on the camera and looking at the actual camera, or looking at myself on the screen and looking at the actual camera, because I see that that is creating a little bit more of a professional manner. I don't know why I'm into looking at myself. But again, I hit my live time. I wanted to stay on for about 15 minutes to give you guys a little bit more of who I am and how to activate them darn sigils and them spells. Okay. So have fun activating. Happy witching, happy therapy. Be you, be ultimate, be great. Peace. Infinite beings.